The name of this reaction video is Woman Refused Cheesecake Factory Date Full Video. Now, I've seen clips of this video on Instagram, never seen a full one. Me personally, I like Cheesecake Factory. I love their brown bread with the oats on it. I love their pizza. Oh my gosh, pepperoni pizza, it's so good. And the tuxedo and the turtle cheesecake. I mean, that sounds good to me. I mean, I'm not an expensive taste person. I make my own wine at home. I usually cook at home, so it's not like that's just me though. So let's see what this bitch got to say.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you? Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This
Okay.
is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain.
Right.
Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
That looks like what? Exactly. A 6, a 7 on her best day. What are you contributing to the first date? If you wanted to go somewhere expensive, why didn't you both go half and half on somewhere really nice? To me, the Cheesecake Factory isn't horrible. I mean, it's always crowded when I go there. So they must be doing something right. Girl, I don't know. Next time, put it in your bio. Shit.
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Seems sweet.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Her attitude's so repulsive, isn't it? Golly.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date?
Wow. This is the first date. Not even like, wow. And this is how she's acting. I mean, just red flag all over here.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her,
look at
right?
his face.
You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date.
Yeah.
I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like even when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can understand that, kinda. He's still kind of a stranger. But you can't say from the first 2 minutes we've been watching this video that she's been respectful. And then she's going to record this and put it on the internet like she was in the right somehow. Yeah, run. Run, pal.
Respect that. I can respect that. Okay. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
We're not there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at my plan where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right, right there. Call him. No. What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour And so I was waiting downstairs.
Wow.
For an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
Right.
Which I'm still willing to do. I would have been. Okay. But if we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. Waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, the equivalent to that? I literally you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die.
Wow.
That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other.
He is so sweet because I would have just told her to get out of my car. Call Uber. Let Uber pick you up. Drive home with a stranger, a real stranger. Because it's just so disrespectful, He had plans, obviously, but I don't know. Am I crazy? I'm on his side. She's just too much for me.
So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah.
So you just want to call it a night? Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm
yeah,
sorry, y'all.
I can.
But out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
Right. That's probably why she's single at such a grown age. Just think about it. Put the pieces together, man. You see her. She obviously has standards, and why don't you find somebody that will treat you that way? Is it because it's hard?
Maybe.
Is it because you're not their type? You found a nice guy nice enough to at least try to compromise with you, take you somewhere semi-fancy, not super fancy, but pretty good. Didn't want to do that. Not even going to pay for the date. He said he was going to pay for everything. You should have got double cheesecakes. Take that shit home. Eat it on your couch.
Perfect.
I don't know. What's it say? One man's trash, another man's treasure? Cheesecake Factory is my treasure. I don't know. Just me, I guess. Because I would rather just sit there, order nothing, and eat bread. Eat bread and cheesecake. Go home and cry about carbs. That's my Sunday. That's my type of day, I'll be forever grateful for that. I'm simple. I'm really simple. I'm not complicated. I was never this bougie, or would you call that bougie, or would you call that arrogant, prideful? She got ready. She looks nice. What's embarrassing about it? It looked like her eyelashes falling off. That's probably why it's embarrassing.
I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my God.
Damn.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
She's just mad because they gotta go home now. I gotta go to the comments, y'all. I gotta go to the comments. I'm gonna like this. That the guy just told her that he would like to walk arm in arm with her, and her response was, "It's too early for that, but it's not too early for him to pay for a $600 dinner." Me personally, I like walking arm in arm, even if it's with like my siblings or friends. I just feel safe, you know, because me, I tend to like veer off when I walk. So when I'm walking arm in arm or holding somebody's hand, I don't know, I feel safe. That's just me though. That man is a class act. He can definitely do better. He waited an hour on the first date and still took you out after you missed a reservation. But girl, you need to take your head out of the clouds and treat others with respect. Yes. This guy. It says she's right. This is embarrassing. Take her to Burger King. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta do one more, y'all. Oh, this one is sweet. It says, shallow, shallow, shallow. My first date with my husband was a coffee lunch. We talked for 6 hours straight, and we've been together ever since. Married with 3 beautiful sons. Oh, she's blessed. 3 sons. Look, y'all, don't date somebody like that, or you're gonna be paying for alimony. She's gonna get the house, the car, the kids, and you're gonna be lonely and sad, you know. So leave her to the fishes, to the streets, to the wolves, to the birds. Let her find a man who is dumb enough to spend that much money on her, you know. So thanks for watching. Don't be like her. And like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the noti bell so you could always know when I upload a video. Just remember, I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you later.